So today I'm going to be talking about how to start foodstuff business in Nigeria. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. And if you're new on this channel is all about entrepreneur, foodstuff, business trainings on how to go into foodstuff. And we're going to be talking about how to go about starting a foodstuff business. First of all, what is foodstuff? Foodstuffs are ingredients and food raw materials that you use when cooking. The next question here is foodstuff business a very lucrative business? Of course, you want to go into any business with the idea of making profits. You're not just going to do it because you love to do it or there's fun in doing it. Everybody wants to make something out of whichever business they're going into, and foodstuff business is definitely a very lucrative business. Truth is that you can never go wrong in foodstuff business, especially with the massive continuous population in Nigeria now. It's becoming more and more of a lucrative idea going into foodstuff, and I would advise anybody who wants to go into foodstuff business to kindly watch this video to the end. There's one or two things you are definitely going to learn before you go into foodstuff business. One thing people need to know about foodstuff business is that as much as it is very lucrative, it is also a very careful business. If you're not structured and you don't know how and what to do in this business, one thing is sure, you are going to be losing a lot of money, because most of the items in foodstuff business are perishable items. If you do not structure yourself and learn properly about this business, you are going to be running a massive loss, because goods are going to be getting bad in your hands, you know. What do you need to start foodstuff business? First of all, you need capital. Before you go into foodstuff business, of course, it's capital, not always capital intensive, but you need capital. And then you need a location. A location is a place where you want to put your business, you want to make it stand. Besides those who want to go into online foodstuff business like I do, which is also fine. You do not particularly need a particular location. You just need to have an online audience via Facebook, Instagram, and all of this. If you are going into foodstuff on a physical level, then you need a location where people would see you and people would always come around to patronize. Another very important thing to look forward in going into foodstuff business is carving a niche for yourself. You don't just want to go into foodstuff business with the ideology of you want to do everything. No. Foodstuff, as I said earlier, is something that perishes very quickly if you are not structured. So you want to know precisely if you're going to be dealing with fresh foodstuff or dried foodstuff. In most cases, people deal on dried foodstuff because the life shelf is very long, unlike fresh foodstuff where you will need some special kind of preservations for them. So if you want to go into foodstuff business, you would want to check out for the niche you are carving. Are you going into fresh foodstuff or are you going into dried foodstuff? Take for instance fish. You would definitely need a freezer to freeze this fish so it doesn't get bad. If you're going into dried fish, then you would also need to dry them subsequently so they don't get bad. And if you're going into foodstuffs like gari, rice, those ones have life shelf, and then you have to also check out how to preserve them. So you need to be looking out for all this. Another thing to look out for in foodstuff business is you need to know how to set up attractively. You need to know how to package your product in a very attractive manner. People want to passively look at whatever they want to take into themselves in the best possible way. So you want to put a lot of effort into the branding, into how you want to package your goods so that people are attracted to it. People are not irritated, because food business, is a serious business and you need to put a lot of work into the branding. Another thing to look out for when going into foodstuff business is materials. If you are going into your own packaged foodstuff, then you would need a packaging setup. Like your scaling machine, like your sealer, your calculator, containers, like colorful, nice, attractive containers. You need all of these things. You need a measuring scale to measure your food item. You need things to package them. You need like a nice pack setup. You want to check out for something that would attract and make your product in the market. If they see your product among other products, there would be something that would stand out, that would make anybody who wants to buy that product take yours because of your packaging setup. So all these things are involved in material. Lastly, I'm going to be saying, in going into foodstuff business, I think you would need to employ extra hands to help you, to assist in your work. One thing people don't know is foodstuff business can be very stressful, but yet can be very lucrative. Imagine you selling at a shop and you are the only one to attend to a number of people. People want to come to a shop knowing that in 1 minute, in 5 seconds, if possible, they will be attended to. But then coming to your shop, you have a lot of customers, but you are the only one to attend to them. Nobody wants. Some people wouldn't want to come back there. In this case, you want to employ an extra hand to help you deal with sales, with packaging. It doesn't necessarily have to be 10, 20 people. Although depending on your capacity to start off the business, it's always very advisable that you have an extra hand. It can be very, very draining. So it's not a bad idea. It's not very necessary, but it's not a bad idea to have like an extra hand. So I will leave you with these few tips on how to set up and start foodstuff business. So I hope this video has been able to inspire you and start you some way or the other in foodstuff business. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you love to see more videos like this, please leave a comment in the description button. Thank you so much for staying tuned to watch my video. I will see you next time in my next video. Bye.